The United States has lost its oldest known living person, Elizabeth Francis, who passed away peacefully at the age of 115 on October 22, 2024. Welcome to TrendxFeed. I'm Mr. Ramson, who's trending now. Let's discover why. A Texas resident and cherished community member, Francis was remembered as a Houstonian icon by LongeviQuest, the organization that tracks the world's oldest individuals. Born in Louisiana on July 25, 1909, she moved to Houston at a young age after her mother's death and was raised by her aunt. Throughout her life, she embodied resilience, having raised her daughter, Dorothy Williams, as a single mother while running a coffee shop for nearly 2 decades before retiring in 1975. Francis lived a life marked by simplicity and faith, often attributing her longevity to her strong beliefs, her candid nature, and her diet, which included indulgences without excess. If the good Lord gave it to you, use it. Speak your mind, don't hold your tongue, she often advised. Notably, she only began using a wheelchair at the age of 108, continuing to engage actively with her family and community. Francis celebrated her 115th birthday in July with loved ones, including her 95-year-old daughter. Her family described her as the backbone of their lives, providing them with wisdom and a sense of unity, with a legacy that included 3 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. Her influence spanned generations. As we honor the memory of Elizabeth Francis, we recognize her not just for her remarkable age, but for the love and wisdom she shared throughout her life. Rest in peace, Elizabeth. Don't want to miss out on who's trending next? Hit subscribe and follow TrendxFeed.
This morning, we are remembering 2 remarkable women. 108-year-old Julia Hawkins, who showed us life could be a sprint.
Oh, I'm very, very young. Look at me.
And Elizabeth Francis, who at 115 years old showed us life could be a meaningful marathon, too.
Happy birthday!
You may have been wondering, and yes, Elizabeth was the country's oldest living person. She was born in 1909 and passed away Tuesday in her Houston home where she lived with her 95-year-old daughter, Dorothy. Our Houston station, KTRK, spoke with them both for Elizabeth's 114th birthday last year.
She has been a wonderful mother and grandmother.
Now, as far as the secret to her longevity goes, Elizabeth's 69-year-old granddaughter, Ethel, said her grandma always cooked for herself and, quote, took care of her body. And here's what Elizabeth said when asked if she ever smoked.
Never have.
Or if she ever drank.
Oh, no, ma'am.
And speaking of living a healthy lifestyle,
the hurricane is in the house.
Who could forget the athlete they called Julia Hurricane Hawkins, who did not start competing in track events until she was 100.
I thought it'd be neat to run at 100.
At 101, she set the world record for the 100-yard dash for women over 100, and then told reporters after the event, quote, I missed my nap for this. A retired school teacher, the Louisiana native would also go on to set world records in the indoor shot put and 60-meter dash as well. And here's what she told ABC's David Muir in 2019 about how it felt to find this new passion later in life.
It's awe-inspiring to me to be able to do this.
Elizabeth was born in Louisiana and lived most of her life in Houston. She looks fabulous there with her little crown on. Her family says she was full of joy, always telling people to treat others as you would want to be treated. Elizabeth joked that she never smoked or drank, but ate everything. She passed away peacefully, and that's a person who lives, she's a super centenarian, as a person who lives to be 110 or older.